Hey, what's going on, comic book people? Jimmy C. Just got back from East Coast Comic Con today. It was a long day. My feet are killing me. Didn't do too much damage, but you know, you got to strike where there's good deals. I think it was a little overpriced today, in my opinion. I almost did a big deal, but it just wasn't in the stars. But before that, what I do? I got a couple of things off eBay, local comic shop. So we'll start moving. So. My job, I'm in Queens, half the week. Queens and the Bronx, I mix it up. I get to go to both beautiful areas of New York. So one day I was bored. I'm like, you know what? Let me start looking at the pawn shops. I'm out in Jamaica, Queens, which isn't like the best area. So there's some pawn shops. I got lucky. I went to two pawn shops, and they both had comics. So it was this Israeli guy. He brought me into like his main office because it's like most pawn shops, all jewelry. But I said, yo, you got comics? He goes, yeah. He brought me around the corner. It was a little weird. He was like the mayor. He knew like every bum and crackhead because I'm sure they all go pawn their shit from him to him all the time. But everybody knew him. It was pretty weird, surreal. It reminded me of that show, the Porn Star show in Detroit. Anyway, so I went in. He had about 900 comics in 3 boxes. So I started looking through them and going through them, and he didn't trick me, but you know, I sorted them and I took like, you know, maybe 10 comics, nothing crazy. Spider-Man 301, this Captain America, maybe if I, a couple of whatchamacallit, X-Force 5's the Russian guy, Wolverine's enemy. His name's escaping me. Anyway, so he's slick. I pull out like 10 books, like decent books, worth $5 to $10. And then he tells me, oh, I'm only selling them all together. So I basically did all the work. He knows which books are good and which are garbage, and he wouldn't even sell them to me. I said, oh, you pulled the fast one. He goes, no. I said, listen, I just want these 10 books. Oh, no, my friend, you got to buy them all. I said, all right, 900 books. How much? He goes, oh, 700. I said, are you crazy? I said, you get like 25 cents on the dollar. I said, I'll give you $100 for all these books. He's like, no. I said, 150 tops. I said, bro, this is how it works, But he's slick. So then I said, I did all this work for you. You see which books are okay and the rest are garbage. You knew that was going to happen all along. Why don't you just sell me this one book, the first Crossbones, for, $2. You know what he tells me? He goes, take it and get out of here. I said, what? I said, who do you think you're talking to? And I threw it at him. And he goes, well, what? I'm sorry. I said, no. He's like, that's how we speak. I says, well, you said it in English, and I don't like how you speak. I said, that's not how you talk to someone. You don't talk to me that way. And I said, have a good day. And then he insisted, and he said, I'm sorry, and he insisted. So I took the book and I left. But like, screw him. You want to talk to him? I find like Israelis are very dismissive the way they talk to certain people. This is my opinion and the ones I've come across. Not everyone, but and I didn't appreciate it. But, it's funny, I was going to start my YouTube video saying, it was a calm 2-3 weeks, nothing happened. So, like, this was actually the worst thing that happened, and this wasn't really a big deal. It was like a 2-minute nonsense argument, and then it was over. And the rest of my stories are pretty great. There's no arguments, no nothing, so it was easy peasy. I feel like Costanza sometimes from Seinfeld. Always nonsense getting into that I want to avoid. But anyway, I got this book for nothing, but I sat with him for an hour sorting, so I pretty much paid for it. Grabbed these at the local comic shop. They had 2 nice copies. The rest of them were all dinged up. The comic store by my house, they always jam them in, like the iron bookshelf. It's just ridiculous. I don't know why. But he had 2 good copies he gave me under the table. Grabbed this beauty off eBay after a little negotiating. The Spidey 9/11 tribute. Blam, 9/8. What did I pay for this? I think I paid $130 all in shipped, which it goes for about $150 to $165, $170. So got a little bit of a deal. Nothing crazy, but best I could do. And last but not least, I grabbed another one. Hawkman. I think these books are underrated. Hawkman number 1, 6.0, off-white pages. Same thing, 130 shipped. He didn't direct invoice me through PayPal. I don't know why he wouldn't do it, so I just said, you know what, let me offer him 130, that's my top. And now I got two of them. I sold one, so now I got two. I got a 5.0 and I got this one. I think it's a very underrated book. You know, from 1964. So anyway, okay, on to East Coast Comic Con. I actually had more, I don't know, I think I had more fun in Asbury Park, but this one is so much closer. So I don't know if you guys remember, a good friend of mine, well, not a good friend, but I helped this artist I met at Comic-Con with some, so he gave me this piece of artwork, Ode to Steranko. So I got the man to sign it right there. It's got his life and times, everything he's done, you know, escape artist, redesigned the X-Men title, you know, he drew, you know, Captain America and so on and so forth. And then I also got, I got him to sign my Fury #1 right up there. He's a really nice guy. He will not take pictures really, and he will not do a doodle or anything. I tried. He said, no, buy some of my original artwork. I'm like, ah, thanks, so much money. Got, the guy who drew for, Beavis and Butthead was there, so I got him to do Tom Anderson for me, Rick Parker. What else? I got a little thing doodled by Fred Hembeck. Nothing crazy, for free. And then, look who did this. You would never guess. Arthur Adams. Like, that dude is amazing. And I said, oh, bro, you gonna do... He, you know, he was busy, but, like, he could, you know, I don't know. Would you rather have this, or the guy just politely say, no, sorry? I don't know, because, like, he's so amazing. This looks nothing like what he can do, like, so, I don't know. But, whatever. What did I grab at the show? I didn't do too much damage. I'll tell you, I grabbed these two books. Let me tell you the story. So, I had a deal brewing. Hulk 181, about a 5.0 raw. Fantastic 452, First Black Panther, about a 5.0. And Iron Man 55, Thanos, you know, first Thanos, about an 8.0 raw. He had it up for all these three books altogether, full price, $2,200. He told me, listen, you know, he goes, give me $1,500 and they're all yours, which isn't a bad deal. But you know, I'm trying to get the Jimmy C price. You know, that's a good deal overall. I told him 11, and he scoffed, and he goes, no way, no way. And I came back. You know, this is all throughout the day. I kept going back and back, you know, here and there. You know, you got to let him marinate. As the day goes on, you know, if he's not making money, maybe he'd be more apt to do a deal. It was bipolar, this guy. He was really rude to me. Then he was really nice and apologetic. Then he was, like, weird. So it was a little hard dealing with him. My friend George hated him, but I was trying to do a deal. So I looked past people's personalities, and I'm just got my eye on the prize. So he came down to $1,450, and then I left, and I was going to come back at the end of the show and tell him, listen, 13 is my top, which is a good deal for those three books, because, you know, if I got the Iron Man 55 graded, it was about 8.0, 8.5 easy, so that's like an $900 book, and, you know, Hulk speaks for itself. It's like liquid cash. But long story short, he sold the Hulk for $800 when I got back, and he was like so happy to like rub it in my face, but, you know, I didn't care. Like, you know, it's still a lot of money to spend, so I'm like, eh. Meanwhile, I got the wedding. Jenny would kill me anyway. I'd have to sneak the books in somehow. But anyway, it didn't work out. So I grabbed this, $2, First Paladin, and I think First Hand, you know, the ninja team or the ninja organization. I'm pretty sure, but don't quote me. I made a few errors last episode, so I want to be careful. But definitely First Paladin. $2, can't beat it. Got this. He had it for $30. I got it for $17. There is a little tear on the back. Thank God, you always got to lift the hood. Like when you buy a car, got to check under the hood. I was like, $30, that seems low. This book's beautiful. The cover, if the back wasn't ripped, this is a 7.5, 8 easy. But anyway, long story short, a little rip. I got him down to 17. And then saw a buddy dealer of mine that me and George deal with. I don't know if you guys remember, I didn't get the Aquaman at the storage unit, and I was kicking myself. So he was at the show, and he, you know, I was there early, because I think these books would have all sold. You never know. Anyway, look what I got. So I got a little redemption. Got the Showcase 32. These aren't best quality. I'd say, you know, VG+. Showcase 31, Aquaman. Number 9. These are nice. The single issue Aquaman. Number 9, really nice. Number 8. Really nice. I'll go fast. Number 7. Then we got 6. 5. We got 4. I got 3. And then I got number 2. 2's beat up. It's got a spine crease. It's messed up. But, you know, it was part of the deal. All these books, all these Aquaman, $110. Can't beat that. So, like, I'm super happy now. All I'm missing... Oh, wait, I got one more book. I actually got this book on eBay. But it completes it. Grab this beauty. Blam! I got it on eBay. It went off at 6:30 in the morning last Tuesday. So I set my clock. I said, oh, you know what? This is my best shot, you know. I had both phones going because it was at $423 at like 6:25. I had both phones going. I had one phone with a bid for $500, and I had one phone ready for a monster bid. I had it ready for $800 just to go over the top. And sure enough, everyone was sleeping. I had 3 seconds left. I lost the bid for $500. Boom! I hit the other phone, $750, $800, and it came in. I got it $575 shipped. Well, $577 shipped. It's a 6.0. Look, I didn't notice, but it's CGG. That's his PGX before it was PGX. I had to look it up. I didn't know either. I'm like, oh shit, did I get bamboozled? What is this bootleg slab? But you know what? It's a solid copy. I've already been offered double, $1,200 for it, but I'm gonna hold it for a bit. So now I got the issue 1 through 9 or 1 through 10 of Aquaman plus all the showcases. I'm missing showcase 30, and George has it. So God knows what he's gonna want for that, a pound of flesh, a kidney, or something. But I'm gonna definitely make a trade with him or whatever to get it done. But that's it. Oh guys, so you know what? It's actually my 1-year anniversary. This video is, I don't want it to run too long, but stay tuned. In a couple of days, I'm going to do an anniversary contest for you guys. You know, just thank you guys for subbing, watching. You know, 1 year. I'm at 1 year last April. I think I started the first week last year. 350 subs. You know, nothing to write home about, but it's a solid performance. You know, I'm enjoying what I've done. It's great, too. Like, you know, you watch your first videos, you see how you've grown, just like personality, talking, the books you're showing. Like, I've definitely stepped my game up from my #1 issues. So, you know, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned. Oh, you know what? Shout out. I forgot. I saw Manny today, Manny NYC, and then, coincidence, he just heard my voice. He was next to Manny, Captain Barbell, a.k.a. Nico, who's there with his lovely girlfriend. So I got to meet another fellow YouTuber, so it's pretty cool. That's about it. Jimmy C signing off.